Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in, welcome on in. We are nearing the final stretch of the promised Neverland. The first actual series we'll be completing, although a short series. The first series that will be completed on the channel is nearing its end here. We are on episode 11. Last time I watched episode 10, and quite a bit happened in that episode, actually. Norman shipped, question mark I wrote there, because is Norman really shipped off? Is he, did he really die? Has he really been offered up to these demons here? Because it seems as though they didn't show his death, they didn't show a body, they didn't show anything other than mom opening up a door, had a glowing light, and then he just walks in, and they just cut to black. So I'm not sure what exactly that means, because there hasn't been anything that showed forward from that. So we'll see if that means anything, if anything really transpired there. Is Norman alive? Is he dead? Is he out in, is he like hiding in the woodworks to help out these kids once they try to escape? Or maybe it was a misdirect and he's dead, but we'll see what happens there. Depressed slash the low point of the characters. These characters depressed. These characters, the main trio here, or now the main duo, basically they feel as though they lost. You know, every plan, every little slight that they had in order to escape from Plant 3 has just been met with barrier after barrier, and finally a cliff that's basically making it so that they have to travel through the gate and Demon Headquarters as the only escape route. I think Mom was the most menacing she's been throughout the whole series last episode. Just the way, I want to say, she was just rubbing it in their faces. Like, she was just making sure they knew that they lost. She wanted to make sure she destroyed any remaining hope that they had of escaping, so that she doesn't have to worry about them. She can just ship them off at whatever time she wants to ship them off. So Mom was definitely berating them with the fact that they lost. So I think this is the most threatening we've seen Mom. And through that, she was basically asking, or rather telling Emma how she feels she would be a good mom to basically lead the plant that they're at as a sister or a mom in the future. And, you know, that is a big question, because Emma... Oh, wait, I'm recording the wrong screen here. I'm so glad I caught that. Oh, my God. If I didn't catch that, I would have cried, bro. I really would have cried if I didn't catch that. Okay, hold on. I need to stop this recording. All right, and then... There we go. Okay, now we're good. Okay, I was recording the wrong screen. Oh my God, I'm so glad I caught that. But anyways, so as I was saying, Emma was she's basically trying to destroy the hope that Emma has, because Emma was the most empathetic. Emma was the emotional leader of the group. So if anyone is going to have any hope left, it was going to be Emma. So if she destroys the hope in Emma, she basically destroys any plan of them escaping. So if she's able to do that, then she could use the skills that Emma has to become a mom. It makes sense. They want the strongest, the most elite women, female children, to turn into brainwash into becoming moms and sisters for these plants. The end of the episode there alluded to maybe Ray and Emma having new plans, because they had a time skip towards about a month and a half to Ray's birthday, as well as a shipment date. So at the end there, it showed Emma with a devious look on her face, ready for some new plans to be made. But without any further ado, let's get into episode 11 here on YouTube. You'll only be seeing the opening as well as the ending analysis of the episode. You'll be able to watch the full reaction in the description down below. Sends you to BitChute. You can watch the full episode along with me. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. Oh, don't go back for the kid. Keep going. Keep moving. Oh my God, they're about to go back for the kid, bro. Oh my God, they're about to go back for the kid. Okay. That was a big episode. That was a big episode. Oh my God. All right. Okay. Where do I start here? I'm gonna cycle through. I'm gonna cycle through everything that we watched today. Oh my God. Okay, so first and foremost, they pulled the classic misdirect. Not even a classic misdirect. This was a misdirect, but of grand proportions. For a month and a half, they've been misdirect. I thought they were depressed. I thought they were down and out. I thought they had given up. But I digress. Let's go back to the beginning here. Okay, so Ray basically getting ready, getting ready to tell Emma his plans, or at least what he thought was going to be his plan in order to get everyone to escape, because it was his birthday and the day after his birth, or on his birthday is going to be a shipment day. So they just want to give up for himself from pain, all that stuff, and it seems as though for 2 months this man has been planning exactly what he was going to do here, and even longer than 2 months, for years now he had been planning what he was going to pull here, and that was just basically burn down the whole house. But before that, it seems as though that they were discussing how for these 2 months, or 1.5, 2 months, they realized that mom was watching them super closely, intense eyes on them, because they're the ones that were trying to escape. So she wasn't really focusing on all the younger ones, everyone else. So it looks as though during that time Emma had been training, or secretly training, these kids, having Dawn and Gilda train them, because she realized if they're gonna escape, they can't just be a close-knit group. They can't just be like 2 or 3 people leading the whole charge. They have to trust more and more people. They have to realize that these kids are smart. They're not the only smart kids here. They may be the smartest, but they're not the only smart kids. These kids are mature and they can understand what's going on. So back to Ray's plan. Ray had been planning this for a minute. So I forgot that they showed Norman finding the oil, or they didn't show him finding the oil. They showed him finding something under the floorboards and behind Ray's bed. They never showed what it was, but now it makes sense that it was oil, because Ray had been planning this for years. This had been his plan, and it's insane how they revealed this, because Ray had been wanting to get back at these demons his whole entire life. And I think the craziest part to me is he's only 12. So to fester that much hate, and to want to avenge, he wants to avenge the friends that had been taken from him, and to be that vengeful at such a young age just shows you that these kids are at an elevated state of mind. It's all, like, their intelligence is almost inhuman, I would have to say, but it goes beyond their intelligence. Just I don't know what to call it. They're just at an elevated way of thinking. Everything is compounded tenfold because it's a life or death situation. So the fact that he was able to understand what was going on at such a young age, the fact that he was able to formulate this plan, that he was gonna become the smartest and the best, just to kill himself and get, like, he wants to become the greatest, the prime piece of merchandise that they could ever want, just to take it away from them, because he knows he's gonna die anyway. Everyone's gonna die anyway. That's what he got in his head. So he was like, if I'm gonna die anyway, might as well die pissing them off. He even admitted it's like a childish form of retaliation, and he started going off right here, like when he told Emma that he was gonna burn himself so that he could. Yeah, like right here, this whole scene right here, this is monster mode Ray over here. He went monster mode. Look at this look, bro. He went crazy. My God. So Emma, realizing that this was his plan the whole entire time, they made it look like Ray actually burned himself. I thought this portion right here was actually a flashback, but it wasn't. I don't think. I don't know. I thought this kid right here was Norman and this was Emma when they were babies. But now I remember there was a baby that kind of looked like Emma. I think, wasn't that the baby that she was checking for the ear to check for the I might be wrong, the tracking device. But yeah, that was current. And then she hears the scream and she sees the fire. Emma makes her think that Ray is actually in the fire, and her crazy ass just goes like, maybe I can. Wait, where's the fire? Yeah, let me at least get his brain. This crazy ass. Jesus, that's insane to me. She said, let me at least get his brain. I even saved the kid. Let me get his brain. So tracking device thing was confusing me for a bit, but then I realized, okay, so Emma had actually had to take off her tracking device. She didn't even take it. She took out her whole ass ear. Emma straight savagery over here. Just her whole ear, just ripped that thing off. And then she took out Ray's. They showed Ray right there, showing us that he actually didn't die. She caught the flame, and she revealed her plan that went beyond Ray's imagination and what she could have possibly done, letting the kids know what their plans were. And it's like the whole reason this was possible was because of Norman. Yeah, she said it right here. A message from Norman. Where was it? A message from Norman. She said that Norman, after finding out about Ray's plan to burn himself alive and to start the fire to give these kids a chance to escape, he had written a message for her in order to make sure that they had a plan to escape after he was gone. So even though he's gone, Norman is still a man with a plan. So they had been, he'd written down everything that she needed to know about Ray's plan and exactly what she needed to do in order to make sure everyone could get out safely. He realized that after he's gone, since Ray and Emma were the main ones planning, the smartest ones there, she was gonna be keeping a close eye on them. Beyond that fact, she never is going to suspect any of the younger kids for trying to escape because, you know, they're young. She probably underestimates them. So that was the best time while she was focusing on Ray and Emma to train the kids, because she's never really going to notice if they're doing stuff like that. And especially if they're communicating with each other about the plans that they have. So they made sure to tell more kids and went ahead and burned it down after taking the tracking device out of Ray. So that is so much to take in for, like, not even one episode. Like, half of the episode was basically there to explain that. That's just so much dropping right. I don't know what they put in there, but it was something to block her from opening up the door here. But if she wasn't able to open the door, I don't understand how at the end here she was able to get the they showed it at the end, yeah, like it's right there, but she got the little I'm assuming that's the communications device she used to contact grandma or whatever, that thing right there. But anyways, so they showed the message and everything that Norman left them in order to escape properly. And yeah, they have more of Norman in his conversations and exactly who they were able to tell, Lanyon, Tama, and they made sure they were behind the door when they were speaking to Sister Crow in order for them to listen and find out everything. So much dropped here. Now they're going to be able to climb up here and hopefully save most, it seems it's going to be most, oh god, her ear, most of the kids, because they did leave one. And what's I mean, the fact that they had to show that scares me, that because are they going to go back for that one kid? Is that going to be like the sort of the the straw that breaks the camel's back, like that one little hair in the plot is going to be the part that destroys everything here? Because Ray did mention it wasn't everyone. I think that was what he said right here. Let me see. I can't play it because, you know how it is. Yeah, he said, is this all of us? Okay, yeah. So that's where it ends there. That was episode 11. Now you guys know the finale to season 1 of The Promised Neverland will be premiering tomorrow, Saturday, May 18th. This anime has been fantastic. I've been binging this since episode 5. Just episode 5 and episode 12 has just been non-stop roller coaster for me of info drop and lore drop, and everything that's been coming out from this just been incredible. I'm so mad I didn't just binge this day one. I think it would have been a lot better if I just gone through everything right away. But now I'm getting into it and finally about to finish it with one more episode left. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you guys in the reaction, or next reaction. Peace. I tried to end that out great, but I couldn't. God. All right. See you guys later.